Class, Roundup family, welcome. We are at the finale, the end of the 2019 Valuetainment Vault Conference. You know your boy, Chris Haskins. My mission, my ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. I have the honor to hang out with Jeremy. Meet Jeremy today. What's your last name, Jeremy?
Harridath.
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 Harridath. Jeremy Harridath. Been hanging out with him actually all weekend. Met him on the first day. But Jeremy, tell me a little bit about who you are, what you do.
Sure, I'm a mortgage broker out in Virginia, licensed in Virginia, Maryland, and DC. Set up my own shop earlier this year, and it's been amazing thus far.
Loan guy.
Mortgage guy. So if you think of real estate, you want to buy a house, you need financing, you call me.
So you're gonna come on. You're gonna let me do a full interview with you later, correct?
Sure.
All right, Jeremy, tell me a little bit about your business. If we could get a 40,000-foot view of what your business looks like.
Sure. It's what's best for the client. Nowadays, when you go to buy a house, you can get referred to banks, correspondents, some just big name mortgage folks, but they may not necessarily be the best fit for you. Go into a mortgage broker. We have contracts set up with different lenders in which we can shop the best rate for you. So if you're going to be shopping for a mortgage, one, use a mortgage broker, or at least shop with a mortgage broker. And two, the mortgage broker is going to be your best fit for you. They're going to give you the most options. You're going to build a relationship with your mortgage broker. And then when you want to buy a second home, an investment property, and you want to start getting creative with your finances, that mortgage broker has the tools and the products which that bank or correspondent lender may not have to still keep you grow and have you advance in life and build net worth.
So what you're saying is you're not locked into one lender?
No.
Which allows you to do what?
It allows me to find the best rate for the client. So you can go to lender A and they'll be great on FHA loans, but if you're getting a VA loan, you might end up paying points, you might end up just paying a higher rate overall because they have higher overhead. As a mortgage broker, we have lower overhead, which means typically it's a better deal for the client.
Nice. So Jeremy, I want to ask you, why are you here?
Well,
loan guy, but before we get to let me create this framework.
Sure.
Loan guy. I mean, you write loans. You told me you're doing I don't want your income. Can we say that?
No, go right ahead.
You're doing $250,000, which that's why I am here bringing you this value class. We're here with high earners, okay? No low earners at Valuetainment, I promise you.
Sure.
One would say that. Why are you here? Loan guy, you can do loans, loans until you die.
So if anything, I've been blessed to be around other loan officers who make a lot more than I do, and I've been able to learn over the course of my years.
How old are you?
32.
32. Young people.
So back in November, I heard 20 Qualities of a Founder by Patrick Bet-David, and it spoke to me. It made sense to me. Like, it spoke to my internal soul. And I listened to it over and over and over. And a goal of mine was to make $250,000 in a year. Passed it, but I did it working for a company, right?
For somebody else.
Oh, it felt great.
But now how does it feel? I mean, I know it felt great.
Sure. I mean, if I make it again this year, it won't hurt my feelings, but at the same time, I want to help more clients. I have better tools now. I have better pricing now. I mean, I feel I have more to help the client than I ever had before.
Nice.
And I have more confidence going into it. So, if anything, I'm here because Patrick Bet-David, yes, he had 20 Qualities of a Founder. He has other great videos such as calculating your net worth, et cetera, because you got to put a number on it. But he recommended books that I actually picked up. The Hypomanic Edge. Actually, I'm not sure if anyone's read The Hypomanic Edge, but
what is it?
Hypomanic Edge, the link between a little craziness and a lot of success in America. And again, it spoke to me. Right? I felt as I was reading it, I'm like, I started understanding myself a bit more. So if there are any crazies out there like me, I mean, pick up the book, listen to Patrick. You may have a different perception of life afterwards.
Wow. And that one book sparked what?
It sparked me doing some research. I saw a change in the market coming. I didn't know there was a whole movement of people moving to the broker world, but I at least knew a change was coming.
In the real estate world.
I started doing some research December 18th, 2018, and January 12th, I set up my LLC. Currently, I have 18 different outlets I can send loans to, and there's more coming.
So when you say you set up your own thing, you're no longer employed by another?
Correct. I have my own company. I'm licensed. My company has an NMLS number.
Nice. Good for you. Yeah. You're a real deal.
Trying to be.
So you're here to just give me one. I didn't get a picture. Why are you here? Give me the picture of why you're here, though. I mean, I want to see.
Why I'm here?
I see how you got here.
Yeah. So when it comes down to growing, learning, you got to be around other people. You can't do it on your own. And there's different events you can go to. I mean, in the mortgage world, there's an event every single week or month.
I didn't know that.
You just have to choose what to go to. And actually, before this, I went to the NAMBA event, the minority mortgage event, where Eric Thomas spoke.
Right, yeah.
It was a great event. So any mortgage brokers out there or any folks in the mortgage world, if you're a person of color, female, I mean, sometimes it feels like you're all alone. Yep. Well, you're not. There's a whole movement of minorities moving into the business and supporting each other.
How would they find them? How would our viewers, how would they locate them? Is there Facebook?
Google NAMMBA and it should come up.
Okay. Thanks.
Sorry, I don't know the website off the top of my head.
It's cool. So you're here networking, like-minded.
Being around other people. If anything, I just wanted to see Patrick, and if anything, converse with him on a face-to-face level. I mean, I knew I was walking in. I just had to put myself in a position to do so.
Yeah,
which I did.
You were one of the guys that actually did a plan with him.
Yeah, he called me out on some bullshit, but I mean, hey, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. But
you are. It's
what
my
you get.
channel. You can do what you want.
But that's the best thing about it, right? I mean, sometimes your ego, as soon as you hit a goal, you feel good about it. You feel like you're floating on air. Well, sometimes you just got to be around other people that just kind of take a pin and
oh my lord,
and just pop your bubble a little bit, which is fine with me because I need to grow, I need to change, I need to be better. How else am I going to do so? I have to be around great people.
I'm honored. Okay, we did that one. I want to know why you're here. What does entrepreneurship mean to you, my friend?
Living the life that you want and building the life that you want, right? It's one thing to do what you want on a daily basis, but if you're not making any money, how long can you do that for? I made a commitment to myself to culture myself. So for me, being an entrepreneur is the ability to work remotely, do whatever I need to do remotely, and still support clients, still support my realtors, still support people in general.
Work remotely.
This thing right here, once I'm connected to Wi-Fi, I can work. So working from Panama, Europe, Argentina, Lima, it doesn't matter. I mean, I have a laptop on my back. I have a portable Wi-Fi too, just in case.
I saw
battery
that.
packs.
I wonder what the hell
I'm all set up.
Thing was you had on the side of it. He's got internet. Nobody else has internet. But I wanted to add, you're talking Timothy Ferry. Go ahead.
So being an entrepreneur, I mean, just know what you want in life and try not to get into a routine of being 9 to 5. If you're in the routine of 9 to 5, figure out a way out of it. Even if it's just 15 minutes of a day, 30 minutes out of your day, figure something that you want to do out and then try to create value. Find out what you're really good at, find out where your genius zone is, and then play on your genius zone. Keep playing on it. Keep playing until you build confidence, until it's just second nature.
I'm hearing a lot of recurring the people that I meet, self-awareness. I'm hearing that a lot.
Yeah.
Even with Pat.
Yeah. Understanding yourself. Knowing who you want to be. Who do I want to be?
No, in general. I mean, just the thought. Do we think about it every day? I don't.
You get caught up in the whole day-to-day. This is what you need to do. Go to school, get a good job, do it for the next 40, 50, 60 years, which can be a good thing for some people, but if you're not happy with life, don't bring misery upon yourself. You have the ability to change anything you want in your life. Nice. Take ownership of your life.
Nice. Yeah. Timothy Ferriss wrote a book called The New Rich. Called 4-Hour Work Week. In that book, he talks about the new rich, where people like you, our income is not determined by our location. Do it anywhere in the world.
Right, exactly.
Like what you're doing.
Yeah, so I actually came up with I want to do what I want, whenever I want to do it. And I heard Grant Cardone say, I want to do what I want, whenever I want to do it, with whomever I want, 365 days of the year. And I went, yep, okay, I like it.
Wow.
Consider it done.
Jeremy, favorite book for my audience. What is your favorite book?
So back in 2010, I went through a little bit of a hard time, and I used to play Think and Grow Rich on audio. I used to fall asleep to it, still do on occasion.
Magnetizing that brain.
But on a different level, Laws of Success, it's a textbook, highly recommended. On audio, it's about 24 hours, so it's a lot of digesting. But now I've gotten to the point where I put it on, I already know the context of the story and what he's trying to communicate. So I just pick some little nugget each and every time.
Laws of Success.
Laws of Success. It's actually Patrick's favorite book too.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay, final thought on what you're going to recommend for my audience that wants to be an entrepreneur.
Figure out what value you can give and just go give it. Just go give it. For free. Do it for free. Do whatever you can do. You know, even before I became a loan officer, I probably can't tell this story, but I'll tell it anyways. Even before I became a loan officer, I was a loan officer assistant. I went and created business cards that said loan production officer, and I went out and networked. And I met people and I helped, I gave feedback until I started getting clients, and you know what? I helped them and they were happy. I mean, you do it once and then you start getting into your routine, and then you start doing it better, and go give value. Find out what you do really well, even if it's not your day-to-day job or that you get paid to do. Find out whether it's bake, cook, I don't care, right?
Eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
I mean, if you can make money doing it and get value with it, then fine, let's do it.
My point is, figure out, which is self-awareness.
Self-awareness, yeah. Figure out what you're good at and just do that.
I always like to say, if you can make money tasting peanut butter, if you enjoy peanut butter, you're the best peanut butter taster.
Someone's going to pay for that, right? You can go into a restaurant that makes their own peanut butter and critique their peanut butter. Create peanutbuttertasting.com. I mean, didn't Gary Vee do that with wine? I mean, I don't know too much about him. I want to follow, but still, it's
just tasting.
Do something, right?
There you go.
Find your trade and do.
And I heard you say give. It's a big one.
Yeah. I mean,
where'd you get that from? How did you learn that law, principle of the universe? Give, and it will be given. How did you learn that?
So a few different places. I mean, I heard it many times, people quoting the Bible, right? I mean, everyone has their own belief. But it's just a law. It's a law.
We're not
that
born
you
with that because we're born like, gimme.
Not even that. Give money, give time, give advice, just give. I mean, yeah, gimme. Get out of that. I mean, that doesn't belong in your mind. Every time you get a thought that doesn't belong, take it, throw it out. Because it doesn't belong there. I mean, you should be able to give, because after a while of giving, you'll start to see some of that come back. And hopefully I'm giving to your viewers here something of value, right? I'm not the best. I'm a brown dude, I'm bald, but I fucking love it. That's who I am, and I take ownership of it. It's another thing, take ownership of who you are.
Yeah.
Right? It's easier to go, you're going into an industry with X type of people or Y type of people. It doesn't matter, you're your own person, be that.
Yeah, I know for me, being a minority and being a real estate guy, when I got in 2004, nobody looked like me.
And you took ownership?
I was day-to-day grind. Yeah, I mean, it was a little harder than that, but it took me some time to get my foothold. But yes, that could be, for me, it was a big challenge.
You got dinner tonight.
Okay, man, yeah, good to see you.
I was going to say New York, right?
Appreciate it. Virginia.
Virginia.
I'm originally from New York.
You live in Virginia now.
You're in Virginia?
No, Miami.
Nice meeting you.
Hey, if you want to come back early and hang out, dude, just let me know. You can come to the room.
I'll be in contact with no change.
Yeah, are you checking out today?
No, I'll check it out.
Okay, cool. If you want to come early, whatever. All right. Be gracious. We're talking about minority.
It can be hard, right? As he said, it's hard, right? If it's hard, that's good. Embrace the hard. Embrace it. Feel the pressure. I mean, there are nights that you're gonna cry yourself to sleep. It's gonna happen. Just gotta do it. Go through the motions. Feel the emotion, because that's your internal self changing. And you gotta feel that in order to push forward. Isn't that what they say? Like carbon turns into diamond.
That's right.
Pressure. You gotta feel the pressure.
And you were saying the challenge is developing muscles.
Keep doing, repeating, and
Developing muscles to get better. Wow, I didn't think about it like that. I like that, man. Thanks, Jeremy. I can always get something from you. You can learn something from everybody. Thank you.
pressure.
See you soon.
Later, folks.
Oh, what if somebody wants to get a loan?
Sure.
What if somebody wants to get a loan?
My company's name is Peace Home Lending.
You might want to speak up just a little bit.
Peace Home Lending, proactive, efficient, available. creative, and effective.
That's your acronym. Say that again.
Peace Home Lending, proactive, efficient, available, creative, and effective.
I love it.
That's what we do. Cell number is 917-582-9874, peacehl.com.
How about all this social media? Where you at?
Jay Harridath on my Instagram, JHARRIDATH.
You got your thing on?
No.
I take hold of that. So you can get social media or the mobile loans. I'm like, to me, in my opinion, getting money is getting a lot easier. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, hold it right there.
I don't know if you can see it. It's not.
It's not on focusing. Get it on up there. Come on, thing.
Focus cancel. There it is. It's backwards.
Hold it. Shit.
That's all good.
Did I do something? Oh well, sorry.
peacehl.com. Contact me. I'll reach out.
That's IG.
Huh? No, that's my website.
PeaceHL.com. Oh, PeaceHL. Gotcha. Okay. Round up family, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you don't miss when your boy goes live. We are almost at 34,000 subscribers. I'm meeting some unbelievable people here. My boy Calvin from Dubai. You're from NY. You're from NY, but you live in
Virginia.
That's right, Northern Virginia. I'm so glad I meet some Virginia peeps.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Peace. I'm so honored.